Lady Shruti, and today I have a bunch of new products that I want to test out, review, do a demo, and all that shebang. So PAC recently came out with a bunch of new products, an HD foundation, a really interesting zero pore primer, a bunch of concealer and contour sticks. I know they came out with like matte retro lip glosses, basically liquid lipsticks, and yeah, like a bunch of new things. So I went out and I got myself a couple of things that they launched. So first I have their PAC Zero Pore Separation Cream. This is what the packaging looks like. You get 30 grams of product for 650 rupees. The store that I got it for, there was a discount going on, so I got it for 585. This has a very jelly-like consistency, so when you do apply it on your face, it evens out beautifully, and B, I do see it kind of minimizing my pores and stuff like that. Because I think it has such a jelly consistency. I think it is a good thing for the price that it comes at. It is not too expensive. I consider primer as a part of skincare, so I don't personally mind spending a little more on like moisturizers, cleansers, primers and stuff like that. And I always buy cheap eye makeup as in like I don't think I like to spend too much on buying like the most expensive eyeshadow kit or something like that, but I always love spending my money on skincare and things that are going to go all over your face. So I think I'm very excited to try this out, and I must say that I'm pretty impressed by this. So the next is this PAC HD Liquid Foundation. It retails for $7.95 for about 30 ml of product. It comes in this glass bottle with a pump. I truly appreciate the pump. It comes with a small cap sort of a thing for the pump. I don't know if the cap is really that helpful. Yes, it does cover the pump up, but it is so small and like half a cap. This cap can easily get lost, so I'm just a little disappointed that way in the packaging, but other than that, it is a glass bottle, appreciate the pump, and the price is definitely very affordable for a good quality liquid foundation. Moving on to application, I took about a pump and a half for my entire face. After I buffed it all into my skin, I still felt like there were a few areas around my face, like this part of my face, I have a few blemishes here and here. I didn't feel that they were fully covered, so I went in with the second layer also to see whether the formula was buildable. So yes, the good thing is that it definitely does build up really well, and it covered all the like when I went in again with the foundation, like half a pump, it totally covered all my spots, so I'm very happy about that. Coming to how it wears, I really felt very comfortable after it went on my skin. I didn't feel it to be too sticky or anything like that, but I usually do set my foundations with a powder if I'm not even if I'm not doing anything much. It's just a step that I've always followed, so I'm not sure how it would perform without powdering it down, but I did as soon as I wore my foundation. You will see later on how I used my contouring stick, the new one from PAC, and it did glide on very easily when I did apply the contouring stick too. So I feel it sits well on the skin, and I'm not very sure how long it would last because this was the first day that I was wearing it. I'll keep you guys informed on Snapchat or something like that as to how it kind of wears during the day. And also I feel that it's got a really nice setting finish. Like it's not too matte. Like I feel my Studio Fix from MAC is very matte once it sets. This is not as matte as my Studio Fix powder, but it's somewhere in between. Even the consistency, like when I was wearing it, I was like, oh my god, have I found a dupe for my MAC, liquid foundation. But once it kind of sets on your skin, I realized it is not really as potently pigmented as my Studio Fix, but it has a very nice finish, and without comparing it to anybody else, standalone, I think it does a pretty good job. Yeah, I think this foundation will do really well on oily or dry skin type because it doesn't really sink into your fine lines or anything of that sort. It gives a very, it gives a very skin-like satin finish, and nowadays that is really in trend. Not very matte or not very dewy, but just like something very radiant and skin-like. And I think that is what everyone really wants out of a foundation, wherein you know you're wearing makeup but you're not actually wearing makeup. So yeah, I really like that about this. So thumbs up. Then coming to the PAC Takeover Concealer Crayon in D31. This is what it looks like. Like I said, I have it in the color D31. When I was applying it, I kind of felt that it was a little too orangey on my skin. I like a concealer which is a little more cool toned. Like I don't mind it even looking a little like ashy, but I don't like my contour looking muddy. So I just feel that this color might not have been a very good selection from my part. But having said that, I think as a product, as a formula, when you do apply it on your face, it goes in very, it's not like, I won't say that it has a consistency of like a stick foundation wherein it just goes on like that. It has more of a creamy consistency than a liquidy consistency, but it blends out very easily. I didn't really have to work too hard on it to kind of blend or anything of that sort. I just wish that I'd got a different color, but all in all, I think as a product, or the formula of the product is pretty nice. This retails for 595 rupees for 3.94 grams of product. It is just like a jumbo pencil, stick form. The only thing I don't like about this is the fact that I have to sharpen it every time I need to use it, and I hate sharpening my pencils. I don't like. The reason why I will buy a lip liner that is the sharpening kind is because the sharpener comes along with it. So my Seven Heavens one and stuff like that, I really like it because the sharpener comes along. Even the color bar one that I really like, I love it because the sharpener comes along with the little pencil thingy, and it's really convenient. And especially getting a sharpener for such a big jumbo pencil is not very easy to find. I'm just a little disappointed with that in terms of packaging, but like I said, the formula of the product and the way it applies on your skin is a thumbs up from me. So yes, that is what my review on these products are. Let me know if there are any more products that you would want me to do any kind of a review on. Leave it in the comment section down below. I love doing these kind of videos. I anyways test out so much makeup that I guess if I do it and give my thoughts on it, if I give my thoughts on it to you, it might be helpful. You think so? Alright, comment down below and let me know. Now that I'm sure all of you guys have had enough of my British accent, so now I should take your leave. Please subscribe to my channel if you like videos like this. Also click on the little bell button right below or right beside the subscribe button so that you are notified every time I make a new video. And like I always say, keep it bossy.